Michael and Sam continued to dedicate their weekends and some evenings to charity work, finding fulfillment in helping others. Their efforts ranged from serving meals to the homeless to spending time with lonely seniors at nursing homes. Michael discovered that not only did it make him feel good about helping others, but it also made him even more focused on his ability to concentrate during meditation and raised his spiritual energy significantly. With the increase in spiritual power, he became even more sensitive and could sense spirits even without having to be in the same room as them. He also started having brief but vivid visions about the future, and his dreams were of epic proportions nearly every night. At a nursing home where he volunteered, Michael met Emily Tan, a soft-spoken woman with a gentle demeanor. Michael sensed a subtle spiritual energy around her. They started working together more frequently, and Michael felt that Emily was friendly, kind-hearted, and comfortable in her company. At the end of Sunday evening, Michael met Emily while leaving the nursing home. Both were done for the day. Michael invited Emily for coffee, hoping to find out more about her. Michael and Emily had a lovely time catching up. Michael gently broached the topic of the supernatural and spirits, hoping to find out what Emily thought about them. Emily revealed that for as long as she could remember, she could sense and sometimes see spirits, but only as indistinct outlines with no apparent features, a smoky image. But she could sense their intentions as to whether they were harmless and just feeling lost, or if they were angry and frustrated and to be avoided. Michael told Emily all about his abilities and his encounters, including his recent experience with the Asura. Emily invited him to join her and volunteer at a home for children with special needs, where she had been volunteering for a year. She told him that although the children were disabled in one way or another, they were all happy and carefree in their unique ways. They were honest and transparent about their feelings, and when she looked into their eyes, she saw that they were always right there in the moment, not stuck in the past or dreaming of the future like many so-called normal people are. The following weekend, Michael proceeded to the address Emily sent via WhatsApp. As Michael approached the children's home with Emily, he felt an intense foreboding and doom. It was like the building was a gateway to something dark and malevolent. He felt physically weak and nauseous, a rare occurrence for him. Inside, the home appeared cheerful and welcoming. The children seemed well cared for and were happily engaged in various activities. Yet, a subtle unease lingered that only Michael could have noticed. Michael felt for the first time that there were indeed forces beyond the range of his abilities, just as he had recently felt that his powers had grown by leaps and bounds. Michael pushed aside his fears and soon promptly forgot about it as he enjoyed the rest of the day playing with the children, helping with the cleaning, and whatever else needed his help. He started to think that he was mistaken and just a case of nerves. As Michael prepared to leave, the ominous feeling returned with greater intensity. Michael felt an almost palpable sense of danger, as if being watched by something unseen. He turned, scanning the surroundings, but saw nothing unusual. When he looked back towards the building, with his psychic sight, he perceived the building to be dark and ominous. Determined to uncover the source of his unease, Michael closed his eyes and entered a deep, meditative state, focusing his consciousness. Suddenly, he sensed a vast, malevolent presence enveloping the building, a being of immense power and darkness, with the windows as eyes and the entrance as a gaping maw. He felt his mind being scattered apart and suddenly lost his concentration. Michael opened his eyes and felt a sense of confusion and fear overpowered him. For the first time, Michael felt genuine fear. The entity's presence was overwhelming, dwarfing anything he had encountered before. He recalled the Asura, a dark being he had once dispelled, and realized that this entity was far more powerful, capable of hiding itself even from his heightened senses. Even worse, this entity could control his mind and tear his focus apart. The next day, Michael called Emily and told her what he felt when leaving the children's home on the previous day. Emily was puzzled by his reaction. She had never felt or seen anything unusual at the children's home and had always enjoyed her time with the children. Michael explained his experience, but Emily remained skeptical. The children's illnesses were not beyond what could be expected given their conditions. Troubled during his daily meditation session, Michael tried to seek guidance from the heavenly being as he felt unprepared to face such a formidable entity. Despite his pleas, the heavenly being did not appear to give him the advice he sought. Desperate for answers, Michael turned to his mother, Emma, expecting her usual reluctance to discuss his late father. Michael knew his father was involved in spiritual practices and that he loved Michael very much, but nothing else. He shared his recent experiences with Emma, emphasizing his concern for the children and his sense of the entity's power. Moved by his earnestness, Emma finally began to speak of Michael's father, revealing a legacy that might hold the key to confronting the darkness looming over the children's home.